He was quiet for a while, so it's showing off. Okay, so National Pie Day, P-I and P-I-E. How many people like pie, P-I-E? Okay, everybody likes pie, P-I-E, right? How many people know what Pie Day came from? I'll tell you in a second. However, my first question is, everybody here said they like pie. So, if you could have your favorite pie in the whole wide world, could you stop at a quarter sliver or a quarter piece like was on the picture on the agenda? Or would you have to eat the whole thing? And what is your favorite pie to eat? Joy. Now, could you stop at a quarter, or would you have to eat the whole thing?
Okay, to topic master. If I stop at a quarter, that depends on whether it's a quarter of a pie or a quarter of a slice. A quarter of a slice, probably not. A quarter of the pie, yes, I could probably stop for a while at least. My favorite kind of pie is lemon meringue. Actually, I can't remember the last time I had it. I can't remember the last time I had a piece of pie. I know I've eaten plenty of pie in my day, but it's been a while. But yes, I definitely like lemon meringue. I love the combination of the tartness of the lemon filling with the sweetness and lightness of the meringue. It just seems to be a particular blend that I really like. But there are very many kinds of pie that I don't like. I'm not overly fond of rhubarb, but if I have a scoop of ice cream with it, that'll go down fine. I think I've said everything I have to say on this subject matter.
Thank you, Joy. January 23rd is National Pie Day. March 14th is National Pie Day. Which holiday is your favorite and why? David.
Could you repeat the question? They're both Pie Day?
Yeah, yeah, January 23rd is National Pie Day, P-I-E.
Okay.
And March 14th is National P-I Day, Pie Day. Which holiday is your favorite and why?
Neither of those. But if I had to select between the two, I'd definitely take the edible pie, I suppose. It's never much of a math wizard back in school. Now I do a lot of math, but I use a calculator. It's much easier than using your brain. Right, Dexter? There's a lot of other good holidays in March, though, right? We have St. Patrick's Day, I think, is coming up in a couple days. That's on Sunday, so that's basically a drinking holiday. So I'm probably going to call Pawan. We'll go have a Irish whiskey or something. So I've got to look for my phone call. And let's see, is there another holiday in March that I'm missing? March Madness, college basketball. So I'm not sure how many of you are sports fans, but that's coming up here. So all you gamblers and college basketball fans, that's completing a bracket at your place of employment. I think that's all I have to say about this topic.
Thank you, David. Now, believe it or not, I'm not much of a math person either, but when I heard that today is National Pie Day, I'm like, how fun. Now, Pi Day, P-I, is a celebration of the mathematical constant. How many people here know why today is National Pie Day? I know she does and he does. And now Alan does. The reason why today is National Pie Day are because of the numbers, 3.14, 15926, and you get the rest. And as you can see, the date is literally the first three major numbers when you write March 14th in a numerical format, like 314. Does that make sense? And I thought, how cool, because I'm not a math person, so I didn't think of that at first too until I saw it on the internet. And then I'm like thinking, oh, how awesome, that was like funny. So there are many days like that where you can think of things to remember that way. See where it's about the PI Day is about math, but thankfully someone made it fun with pies. Best of all, a lot of people tend to celebrate the occasion with pizza too, which arguably makes Pie Day better than National PIE Day. If you could teach math, how would you teach it to make it more fun for one?
Madam, favorite topic master, fellow Toastmaster, and most welcome guests. Question was how about the Pi Day?
If you could teach math to make it more fun, how would you teach it?
So, Linda, when you called me in the afternoon about the Pi Day, I was greatly enigmatic whether it was pi, it was mathematical pi or it was eating pi. And so now I know it's the both Pi days. And I don't like pie which we eat because I don't like it. If I even have to eat, I only eat the topping portion. I don't like the pie crust. And you also said one interesting thing about the other mathematical pi day because 3.14 is associated with March 14th. But if you talk about European dates, it would become 31st April because they write day and then. That's it. And about how to teach mathematics from the pi. I will take one big pizza and make 4 cut and eat one piece or 1/4, and then I will teach the child that this is 1/4. Then I will eat another quarter, and then I will show him now is half left. So that's the way to teach mathematics. Eat the piece and tell them the purpose.
Thank you, Paul. And I'm not to go eating with you and have math, because then I'll never get anything to eat. Just kidding. Because I'm not good at math, and you'll eat the whole thing before we get done. Now, eating pie doesn't have to necessarily go with pie. As the internet says, it can also be with pizza. In fact, some people, when they make pie, they even put the little symbol on the top. Do you know what the symbol is? And if you did and you knew how to bake, would you put that symbol on the pie? It's a little squiggly line with 2 lines going down, and it's on the agenda. Mishra, you want this question? Come on. If you could bake, would you do something special on the pie to correlate the National Day with the pie? Or even on the pizza with pecans?
Favorite topic master, fellow Toastmaster, welcome guest. When I could make pie, I like apple pie, so I will try the make apple pie. And we don't eat pepperoni pizza, so we make vegetable, lot of vegetable involved. So I will make vegetable pizza, and that's it.
Maggio, I'm sorry. You're a new member, right? Would you- Jennifer. Tammy, I'm sorry. Tammy, question first. If the government wanted to make a day special in your honor, what would you say to make it more fun? What kind of a holiday would you want the government to make in your honor? Oh, I think my husband wanted this. Just kidding.
Okay, I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay. The government wants to make a special day in your honor. Would you allow them to just come up with a day? Or what kind of a special day would you want the government to make, just titling it for you? It's your day.
Okay, if I had a special day to pick, I think I would already take a holiday. It would be Halloween. It is my favorite holiday. It's one of those holidays where you don't have to get with family. You get to get dressed up, whatever you want. If you're a kid, you get candy. There's usually fun parties. And I just said, So, and it's just fun to get dressed up, and you can be a different character, different person. So Halloween would be my special day.
Would our guests like to participate? Would you like to participate? Okay. For Pi Day, PI, many popular chains all across the country, from CC's to White Castles and on, are giving discounts on pie. Is there any place in particular where you'll go after the meeting or to buy your favorite pie? What is your name?
Nico.
Or would you-
Nico.
Nico? Nico. All the restaurants have major sales on pie today. Which restaurant will you go after the meeting and buy your favorite pie? What kind of pie will you buy?
Table topic master, Toastmasters, fellow guests. Question is, which restaurant I will buy my pie? So do serve it in my company or a meeting. Everyone around us probably would have our own favorite restaurants, whether it is Pizza Hut, Domino, what else? Anyone?
Publix?
Yeah, toppers. I love toppers. For me, I love Pizza Hut because of the crust. It's yummy, and the one with Super Supreme. Now that's the combination with the pizza and the toppings with the olives and other stuff in it. And yeah, that's the pizza company where I'm most likely going to order.
Alan, since you look like you really wanted that last question, I need to ask you, if the government wanted to make a special day in your honor, what would you say to them, and what kind of a holiday would you want them to make just for you? And I hope that's on record.
Yes, it is before.
Now remember, the government's making a holiday just for you.
Thank you, Madam Table Topic Master. It would be National Star Trek Day. And what does Star Trek have to do with pie, you might ask? That's an enigma to most of you. How many people here have seen original Star Trek? William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy. Okay. Well, there is an episode where the enterprise computers are taken over by an evil force, the same evil force that back hundreds of years ago was Jack the Ripper and other serial killers that survived through the century, has now taken over the enterprise. But Mr. Spock, the brains of the enterprise, comes up with a solution. He programs the computer with a priority job, which means that all resources are to solve the problem to compute pi to the last digit. But everybody knows that pi is one of those numbers that's our infinite, 3.14, all the way out to infinity and beyond. So as more and more resources of the enterprise computers are drawn in, the evil force is forced out of the computer, out of the ship, and into deep space. So that is the power of pi. And guess what Spock and Captain Kirk were doing while all was happening? They were having pizza pie.
Thank you, Alan. What's your wife's name?
Emily,
Kamini. Actually, I just had 2 questions to say. Have you ever I'm going to give this question again. Have you ever designed any, no, actually, I'm going to give you this question. You have just taken Pawan's math class and he ate the whole pie before you could understand it. Would you make him go buy another pie? And if so, what would you have in real pie? Because you wanted a piece.
Good evening, Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yeah, if Hawan is supposed to teach me something about math or about Pi Day, and you ate all the pie, I would really like Hawan to buy another one. But actually, I think one is not enough. I would request for 2. So it would be a super supreme flavor. Like it means all the toppings would be there, and I would like to have 2 extra large pizza pies, and for me to be encouraged and to have incentive to listen to whatever Hawan would teach me in math. And I think that will be, I'll be very excited to learn anything about math, and of course, especially about Pi Day, if Hawan would grant me my request.
One more.
One more question. I'm going to ask this question again to Vijay. Vijay, the government wants to make a special day in your honor. What would you want that day to be for you?
Madam Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Long time before, my cousin called me, Vidya is an enigma. Just I recollected to use the word, that's it. It has nothing to do with this topic. If the governor wants to create a day in favor of me, or okay, I can opt for related to a day that is called Square Day. It is there. some high school teacher from Redwoods, North California. They started, I don't know he or she, they started the day square day. It is like month and date are same, then the square is the year. 224. That means February 2nd and 2004. Like that. Maybe September 9th, 2081 or 1981. Whatever it may be. When I saw this fact in Wikipedia, it attracted my attention. It looked interesting. So, oh, square day is also there. It may be the information. Just I passed it on to my daughter also, because in her school they celebrated National Pi Day, and she just designed a picture with so many dialogues and pi facts, and she sticked that in her shirt, and she won the second prize in her school. So that created that increased my curiosity to search about the fact. Then I wrote down the square day.
Thank you. So I hope everybody had fun. I have never been much of a math person. However, when it's taught fun, like koan, eating the whole pizza pie, I learned, because how many people like to eat? I know I like to eat, so food makes everything more fun. Can I have a timer's report, please?